What's going on? What's going on? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to Shauna's World. Yay! What's going on, everybody? Y'all doing good? Y'all happy? Well, I hope so. Oops, wait a second. I forgot something. I forgot my microphone. You guys have to be able to hear me. Sometimes I forget to hook it up. Now I'm gonna next week I'm gonna get a new microphone. Yay! So then that way you really be able to hear everything I have to say. Aren't you all excited? Oh, just kidding. Okay, wait a moment. Let me click it on. Okay, so hopefully, let me pause it real quick. Okay, so I hope you guys can hear me much better. Now I got my microphone clicked up. Yes, so let's get rolling. I've already started my eyebrows. And I use Yves Saint Laurent. These are my go-to. So Yves Saint Laurent Culture Brow. And my Benefit. This is precisely my brow pencil, and I use the conditioner. This Benefit Brow Vow Conditioning Primer. So those are my go-to. So I use them every day, and now I'm gonna put the Studio Finish Concealer SP35, and this is the color NC45, and I usually put it around there so I can outline it. So are you guys excited today or this afternoon or this evening? Well, you should be. You should always be excited, I'll tell you. Oh man, even though sometimes the weather will affect you. Over here right now, the weather was beautiful, but I don't know, let me show y'all. It's not so pretty today. It looks gray. Look. Looks depressing, doesn't it? Yes, it does. But you can't let it get to you, because you know that it's gonna change. It's not gonna stay that way. It's gonna be a beautiful day. Well, maybe not today, but I don't know. I actually was thinking about driving to Heidelberg. Heidelberg's a really cute town. It's about an hour away from where I am. So I want to show you all beautiful Heidelberg. So perhaps I'll do that tomorrow. Even if the weather is ugly, it's also nice to get out and go for a drive. It's really beautiful to drive around Germany. So, anywho, I don't know. Today I was thinking about the topic, if something doesn't work out. You ever had that where you get your hopes up really high and then it doesn't work out? Oh man, I so hate that. I don't know. I have this theory. Well, not really a theory, but I have this saying, if one door closes, another one shall open. And it's so true. Really. If it doesn't work out, don't worry. Something bigger and better will come along, And that also goes, you can apply that with friends, jobs, whatever. You can apply that in your everyday life, with all types of topics. If something doesn't work out, then you shouldn't get too down about it, because you should know perhaps it just wasn't meant to be. If a person that you really like and all of a sudden you don't hear from them anymore, or they just disappear, don't get too sad and down about it. Just see it as, okay, something better is going to come my way, That's how I see it. I know sometimes It's harder. It's easier said than done, but it's true. You really have to believe that, you have to expect always good things and not always bad and negative things. So, expect it. Okay, well, maybe, there was something there that just, I don't know, maybe it just wasn't supposed to be. So I got to get happy about the next, the next bigger thing that's going to happen. I shouldn't get too sad and down about it, Y'all get what I'm saying? I got several topics, actually. Yeah. I don't know. Several things that go through my head. I try not to get too down. And I always try to think bigger and better. Because I'm deserving of it, and so are you. You also got to see yourself as deserving of it. So if it doesn't work out, then don't get down. Get happy about the next whatever's about to approach or come into your life. Don't let it get you down. Be happy. And my next topic, what I was thinking, I don't know, I just got several things. I'm hoping I can lift people up and get them happy and they don't be so sad. You ever have a dream? Do you have like dreams? And I'm sure we all do. And then, you're all excited about it. And then you go and tell somebody about your, dream or, about what you want to do, and then they come and they're like, that ain't gonna work out, what are you talking about, blah, 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 blah. And you just like, and then one moment you're like this, yay, and the next minute you're like, I don't know, maybe they're right, it's not gonna work out, and then, guys, zip it. Okay, I know it's so hard. I know it's hard because I'm guilty of it too. But I've learned my lesson. I don't talk too much anymore. There's some things I might let in or let people in on, but in general, I try to keep it zipped. If I'm happy and excited, I try to keep it to myself. I know it's so difficult, but you have to practice not telling your secrets and not letting people in on what you have planned, because a lot of people they might not have that vision at what you have. They might not be able to see the things that you're seeing, and so because they don't see it, then they spew out their negativity, and because they don't see it, then they don't, of course they're going to be like, oh no, it's not going to happen, it's not possible, you got this and this and that and this and that and this and that, and you're just like, so don't say anything. Start to learn how to get happy for yourself. And that often, those two have a connection. If something doesn't work out, then you gotta, get happy about, the next big door that's gonna open. And, telling people your dreams, maybe they might have a connection. Maybe it didn't work out because you told somebody about it. And you never know, maybe they're like secretly not so happy that for you, and maybe because their negative energy might have worn off, maybe that might be a reason why it didn't work out. I don't know. I think those two might sometimes have a connection, not always, but I don't know. Often for me, like if I tell people about things that I'm excited about or what I'm doing, it doesn't work out, especially if I'm like waiting for something and I'm like, yeah, it's gonna happen, and I tell somebody about it, and oftentimes it doesn't work out. So I'm just like, dog, if I would have kept my mouth closed, I notice, like for me, if I don't say anything and I'm all happy about something to work out, then it works out. I don't know, I'm curious to know, have you guys made that experience as well? Does it happen with you too? You know, you're like all excited about something and then it doesn't work out. And maybe it's because you might have shared your ideas and happiness with somebody else, and then you never know. Then they might have, I don't know, maybe not wish, maybe they didn't wish bad luck on you, but maybe they were just like, she's crazy, it's not gonna happen. You know, what is she thinking about? You know, who knows? And maybe, I don't know, maybe that energy kind of got into your idea and just, I don't know. I'm just talking, but maybe what there's a connection? I don't know. I don't know. So I've learned to just, be happy by myself, keep my happiness and keep my ideas to myself. If you're a type of person who, has a hard time with, keeping their mouth closed, and write down your ideas, get happy that way. Or, I don't know. Yeah, write them down and go into your dream and phase mode, meaning, put on some headphones and put on some music and just relax and just visualize yourself already seeing it happen, and getting excited that way, and then that way you don't have to, run off and go off and, tell your friends or family or whoever it might be, your ideas, maybe that'll help you to kind of zip it, So that's kind of what I do. But it's a learning process. It's not easy because, you want people to be happy. I would say you can start sharing your ideas after it's done, after the moment, whatever you decide to do, after it's happened, then you can go back and say, hey, I'm doing this and da-da-da-da-da, and because it's already done, it's already in motion. So therefore, I mean, stuff could still go wrong, but in general, it's already in the roll, or it's already happened. If you've been waiting to get this, moving to this new place, and then you were waiting to get the okay, and then after you got the okay, and it's a seal deal, then you can go out and then brag about it. That's what I would do. After you bought that house, the contract is sealed, then you can go and start telling everybody, hey, it's done, it's in motion, I'm doing it. And they'll be, oh, okay. And then they can't really put those negative talks or the energy on you because it's already done, Okay, so I'm gonna use my strobe cream, and this is MAC, and it's the color Golden Light. So I'm gonna put that on. Adds a nice glow to the skin. Okay, so I'm gonna add that. So I'm not gonna make this video long, I promise. I really promise this time. I don't have like long topics to discuss. I just wanted to share that, and of course do my makeup tutorial with you all. Yeah, I think it's really important. I've seen so many videos out there, where people are talking about, yeah, don't share your secrets, don't tell people your ideas, just keep it zip, a lot of people know. There's a reason. Perhaps they've also experienced it. I mean, we all have, we go out and we're all excited and so naive, and then all of a sudden it just doesn't work out, and then you get all bummed out, So practice that. Keep your happiness to yourself. Keep your secrets to yourself. And if it doesn't work out, don't let it get you down. Feel happy anyway, and just know, okay, something bigger and better is gonna come about, Really. Okay, so I'm going to now apply. Where is it? Yes, I'm going to apply now my Prolong Concealer NC45 from MAC. Where's my beauty blender? Yes, here's my beauty blender. Okay. So I'm gonna apply that so y'all can see how I do it. So let's get started. Yeah, I'm going to go with the Bloodlust from Jeffree Star. I like using this palette. I really like this this red eyeshadow there, and that's Bleeding Heart. It's really like my, yeah, it's my favorite. I like red eyeshadow. Anywho, so I'm going to use my MAC brush. This is the 217, and I'm going to take a little bit of that and yes, and put it here in the corner. I like to start there and just brush it out. So I went to bed late last night, and guess what movie I was watching? Conan the Barbarian. Does anybody know that movie or remember it? I'm talking about the original Conan the Barbarian. I'm not sure if they did a remake of that, but oh my goodness. Arnold Schwarzenegger, he was really good looking back in the days. Oh wow. That was a really cool movie. I stayed up till like 2 in the morning and I still didn't finish that movie. Really cool movie. And who else was in there? James Earl Jones. He played the Snake Man. If you guys don't know that movie, check it out. Yeah, it's a bit of a fantasy movie, and lots of big muscles in there. And yes, I love that scene, especially when Arnold takes that sword and he's like, whoa, and he's, whoa, you know. Yes. Okay. I'm getting carried away, but cool movie. I like those old classic movies, but those are movies I grew up off of. I even went out and bought the movie Conan, and I can watch it. I mean, that's one of those movies you can always go back and watch. I don't know. It's just a classic. Okay, so I'm feeling it. Yes, I'm feeling it. Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna now use think today I'm going to extend my eyelashes here at the bottom. Get a little bit of a funky look. I don't know. I think, no, I don't know. I'm not feeling that too much. I think I'm gonna use the MAC Photo Gravure eyeliner. Yeah, sometimes I have those moments where I have to stay up late and I don't know. I'm busy during the day, so at night that's actually the time where I can really sit back and relax. And sometimes I'll put the TV on and then I'll put like an old movie on. I like watching old classic movies. And Conan happens to be one of my favorite. Also a really good classic movie I like to watch is all of the Indiana Jones. I'm a big Indiana Jones fan. I love all his movies as well. But to me, they're just classics. You can always watch them. And I actually went out and bought the series. Not the series, but the collection of the movies, all the Indiana Jones movies. I actually like Harrison Ford more as playing Indiana Jones as I do as him, what was his name, in Star Wars. I don't know, I'm not that much of a big Star Wars fan. I like Star Trek. Star Trek is also super old, but I'm talking about the original Star Trek with, what's that guy's name, who played Kurt? I'm talking about the original back in the 60s. That's the best. Okay, so I'm going to use my Urban Decay brush and let's see what I'm going to mix the red with. I got a little bit of dark blue. Maybe I'll take this because I'm going to do the bottom eyelash, so I don't plan out my makeups, by the way, my shadow. I just go by how I feel mood-wise, so Maybe I'll try the Dungeon. It's this one here. It's the dark purple. I'll probably add another color to it later. Yes, so another good classic I watched the other night. Didn't watch it last night, but I watched what was that movie? With Sean Connery. He was another good-looking guy. Goodness, it's a pity he passed away, but he was a good-looking guy. And I heard that man was abusive. I can't even imagine. Such a waste of a man. Abusive men. I mean, they can be cute, but if they're abusive and treat their wives like crap, it's just like, okay, you're out of here. But anywho, I still wanted to watch this movie. It's called Zarducks. That movie came out in the 70s. And he was also a really handsome guy. And yeah, I guess that was before, it might have came after he had done all the 007 movies, because Sean Connery was the first 007. He was the first one, I believe. So I think the Zarducks movie came after, but it's a classic. I think it's one of those movies. It's like a cult movie, so not everybody knows it, but if you get a chance, check it out. I mean, it's cheesy. I mean, it's also one of those futuristic fantasy movies, but I don't know, I think it's kind of funny. I kind of like those kind of cheesy cult movies that not everybody watches. Yeah, I was watching that the other night, and I also stayed up quite late watching it. And what's late for me? Late for me is like 2, 3 in the morning. But I only do that on the weekend. I mean, during the weekday, I can't do something like that. I'd really be like out of it. I like it. But I'm not going to leave it like that. It looks a little bit dull. I got to add something else to it. I got to bring a little bit more color pop into it. So don't want to look like a clown either. So got to be careful how I'm choosing the colors. You know, they say at a certain age you can't wear it, but who cares what they say? I wear it anyway. As long as it looks decent and doesn't look too crazy. I mean, I say, why not? I'm gonna try this Scandal water. I'm not sure how that's gonna look. Might look crazy, and if it doesn't, I'll cover it up, but I'm gonna try that. Well, that's kind of funny. What y'all think? I kind of like that. That's nice. I like Jeffree Star palettes. I mean, his palettes are huge. I mean, as you see, this thing is huge. This thing is almost big as my head, but I mean, his stuff is good. I mean, the color, they're quite intense. So. I really like his products in spite of all the controversy that's connected with him, but I like his stuff, so I don't connect the two. Yeah, I like that. This is kind of fun. It pops. It's not too much. It just doesn't make the eye look boring, you know? Because I definitely believe you have to put a little bit more extra work into the eyes so they can pop. Okay, so I'm still going to probably go back in and try something else. Yves Saint Laurent, my favorite go-to eyeliner, liquid eyeliner, and this is matte. It's Noir number 1 Noir Mini Mall Matte. So I'm gonna try to do it on camera. Sometimes it's hard for me to do it. Okay. I think I'm still gonna add something though. I think it looks a little bit boring. Still looks a little bit boring. The eyes got to pop, you know, they gotta make a statement, so. Okay, so I'm going to add my eyelashes. That is the Ardell eyelashes, and right now I'm on the Wispies kick, so I've been using them a lot lately. I'm probably going to switch back and go back to my Realies, because they're definitely a dramatic eye. But if you want to have just like a normal eye look for the week, you know, that the eyelashes aren't too dramatic,
then these wispies are good. They're great for every day. So I'm going to add them, and then I'll be right back. And then we'll play around a little bit more with the eyeshadows, because I don't know, I'm not really content. I feel like something is missing, so be right back. Okay, so got the eyelashes on, and I'm feeling it. Sometimes they poke out, you just gotta play with it. I mean, eyelashes are gonna take time, guys. So if you're just getting started with applying eyelashes, be patient with yourself. It took me a while, a long while. And I'm still not 100% good at applying my eyelashes. So don't give up. Whatever you do, just don't give up. It's a it's a practice thing. You just got to keep practicing, and every day if possible, you know. So now I am going to do my bottom eyelashes. I don't know, make my eyes really pop. Really gives you the I don't know, does anybody remember Twiggy? Twiggy was like this, she was an icon back in the 60s or the 70s. She was a model, and she was super skinny, and she was known because she had a really short haircut, and she had these huge eyes. I used to have, I don't think I do have it. I don't know, next time. I have this Twiggy head. They were really popular when I used to sell vintage clothing, and I used to sell the Twiggy heads, and they were really popular. Really cool piece to have around in the house. And I kept one of them because I just think they're classics, and you know, you're just not going to get anything like that again. So anywho, yeah, she was really known because of her short haircut, and because she was super skinny. I mean, she looked like a twig. That's why they called her Twiggy. And yeah, and she had these huge eyes, and then of course she had the long eyelashes at the bottom and then at the top. So yeah, I don't know, I'm gonna try to do that look. So I'm gonna use these guys individual, and it's actually quite easy. It looks hard, but it's actually not that difficult. I haven't done them in a while, so we'll see if I still have it, but yeah, I like that look from time to time. It's dramatic. It's a really pop out look. Okay, so basically what you do is you take, gotta get the glue out. Preparation. Okay, so I use my duo glue. Actually, I'm not going to use that one because this is just better for, you know, applying the eyelash, you know, where, you know, because it's got like a paintbrush top to it, this guy. So I think I'm just going to take the actual tube glue. That's easier to apply. Looks like this. This is a real tiny one. It comes with the Ardell lashes if you buy them. So there we go. So basically, I'm going to take an eyelash. Like this. Can you see that? And just dip it into the glue just a little bit. Oop, got a little stuck. Okay, so I'm not perfect with it, guys. So, oh, one important thing, I forgot to apply my NARS mascara. Just apply just a teeny bit, because later on you're not going to be able to go back in and do it. Okay. Oops. So you're gonna make sure you don't put too much glue. Okay, so you just take it and then, oops, it dropped. Turn it on the side like that. And then you just apply it. There, just dip it in there. Let me do it over because I can't really see on the camera. Just lay it on there. You see? Can you see a little bit? And let's do another one. I'm not gonna do too many. Get your little glue. Just take a teeny bit. Make sure it's a bit dry before you apply because it might slide down. If you lay it up on the eyelash, it might slide down. And you only need a few, otherwise it's too much. And now again, you just lay it on the eyelash. I'm gonna do it over here because I can see a little bit better. Can you see a little bit? Sometimes you might have to go back and readjust it a little bit, but that's okay. Okay, so take a little bit of glue. My video is going to be long. I hope you guys don't mind. Okay. Oops. Sometimes he likes to slide. And again, you just lay it up on there. I'm going to do it over here because then I can see a little bit better. A little bit extreme. Okay, so I'm gonna go and finish and do the other side. I might add maybe 2 more, and then I'm gonna do my blush and highlighter and then in lipstick, and then I'm gonna let you guys go on about your day. Okay, so I'll be right back. Okay, so can you all see it? Okay, so I did 4 lashes here at the bottom here and 4 also on this side. So it does give a little bit of a Barbie doll, Twiggy look. I didn't do too much, and then I went back and I dipped back into the Scandal water because I'm still not feeling my eyes right now. I still feel like something is missing, so I always like to, like I said, I like to really spend a lot of time on the eyes because the eyes say a lot. Okay, so now I'm gonna put a glitzy color, Wet Jewel, in the inner corner to give it that final pop. I hope it pops. We'll see. Okay. I'm feeling it. It's okay. I've seen better. I've done better. But I guess I can live with it. What do you all think? But it's fun though, huh? To have these eyelashes. Now, one important thing, you don't have to have them so long. This one that I got from Ardell, they are different lengths. Looks like it. Yeah, they got different lengths. So this is, actually took the shortest. They've got even longer ones. So, but if you're not happy and they're like too long, you can always go in and clip them. You know, just be careful that you don't poke yourself in the eye, but go in and clip them if they're too long. I kind of like them this length, so really gives them. Okay, so I like to play around with my makeup. I'm still in quarantine here, so gotta make the best out of it. Okay, so as usual, I'm gonna go into my blush. This is from NARS, and this is the Aroused. And I'm gonna use my blush brush and just put a little bit there. Oh, I like it. You see it, that really makes a big difference, right? I mean, it's something that not every day, but it's very simple. It's not difficult. So if you're wondering, oh, I can't do that, no, literally, you just lay the eyelash on top of your lash. Just make sure it's a little bit dry. You know, you don't want to put it on wet because it will slide down, but play around with it. You know, you can actually go across if you want. I didn't. I just did here on the side because I didn't want it to be too much. But, you know, play around, have fun. You know, play around with your colors, experiment. Oh, goodness. I tried to put my NARS box into my Ardell. It doesn't fit. Okay, whatever. Fenty. It's my everyday, and this is the Duo. What is it? Freestyle highlighter duo. This is my everyday, so I'm using it every single day. As you see, getting a lot of good use out of it. I like that when I'm getting good use out of my products and not just going and buying, even though I would love to, but you know, you want to use your stuff, so. Yes, I'm feeling it. Yes. What we have to do to make ourselves look beautiful. Okay, so my lipstick. I'm gonna take this guy. I know he's light. This is the Fuel 2.0. I'm gonna go for a nude look. What y'all think? Okay. All right, so I'm gonna cut this video. I know I promised that it wouldn't be too long. I know it's a little bit long, but I'm getting better. Be patient. Okay, so I'm gonna come back with my final look, and then I'm gonna close out. See you in a sec. Okay, guys. I love my berets. I guess one day I'm gonna have to do a video showing you all my hat collection. I have a huge hat collection. As you see back there, those are all hat boxes, and I got tons of hats, and still more than that. Hats and shoes and handbags, I have tons of them. I mean, I just feel like you can't get enough. I got a hat for every outfit and a hat for every day, so. Anywho, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I hope you enjoyed this video and was able to gather something from it. And like I said before, keep your secrets to yourself and don't get down if something that you plan for doesn't work out. Just always think a bigger door is going to open and something bigger and better is going to happen. So don't get down. Just get happy. Get happy for the next bigger and better thing that's about to approach in your life. So until next time, guys, bye and take care. See you next time. Bye.